last night I rewatched Dark City. Been a couple of years since I had last reviewed the film because one of my book clubs is reading Exit the Cave by I can't remember the guy's name. But anyway, the next chapter that we're going into is about Dark City. And I had a copy of the film, and I think I was the only one in the group that had actually seen the movie. So I was just like, oh, I just noticed. And so I gave everybody a homework assignment saying, everybody should watch the film before next week. So I just watched it last night right away. And so I'm looking for all my deep notes, and I noticed something fucking cool about Dark City. The relationship between the women and the police. In that world, all the women are innocent and above question. So I noticed that all these situations pop up, and the woman convinces the cop to not do his job because she rationalizes it to him. She does rationalize it, right? It isn't just meh. It's like, typically because there's a rapport going on, that they know each other. There's the investigation of it. Like you don't really see courts happen in Dark City. The movie doesn't go there. It doesn't need to go there because that's not relevant to the manipulation that is being done to these people. So this is what makes it fucking cool, is that I'm thinking about it. It's that like it's one of those caveats where here you are in the prison, but here's a perk of the prison, where the women are protected within that whatever. But that's just also rude, right? They can flip that on its script, right? It's just because you get the psychopath imprint, right? They're the ones that are also making that little problem happen and disrupt it. So there's a big test on the women in particular that is going on in the Dark City film, which is like testing their cognitive relationship with the existence of pure evil, right? Because the whole idea of the movie is the strangers are trying to figure out how the human soul works so that they can replicate that on a biochemical scientific level, so they can keep going on being these psychopaths, psychopathic vampires, with the virility of when their lineage had first started. Hey, Grand Rising Violence. You're up in Canada, right? Are you far enough south in Canada that you're going to be within totality of the eclipse? Because if you are, that means that, I don't have my passport, but you're like right there. Well, I'm only in the Catskills. I don't want to drive another 6 hours. But, yeah. At any rate, the significance of, the significance of Dark City is great. It's great, right? And unfortunately, in the Gnostic-themed world, which a lot of this... Howdy Mikowski. Exit the Cave is by Howdy Mikowski. Finally. There we go. Anyway, he's very thematically Gnostic. And I guess he's got like a group now. This book has given him like an online community or whatever. I don't know nothing about it, but my friend does, because I think she's said she's in it. So the book is definitely not for me, because I got such a better fucking, like, it's like, I find it as a bad initiatory level, because it gets all tripped up in figuring out how your end game is going to work, and understanding some principles to help you manage your way to the end game, which is basically you being set up for when your life is over, right? But it doesn't give you the experience in its full power. But he's about to talk about Dark City, and Dark City has a very fucking happy ending. It's a great fucking movie. It's a beautiful movie. It's got one of the most satisfying endings in the genre. Go watch Dark fucking City if you've never seen it. So I'm very excited, because after we read this chapter, you know, I get to have I get to do like a nice Matrix dump on my book club, and this is a pretty, they're an in-tune book club. I wish that we were reading more sophisticated books like me with my Heidegger and shit. You know, just because I know that there's so many things that, you know, this guy could have written his shit better, in my opinion. But anyway, all right, I'm gonna catch you later, and the radio is, I've driven so far, I have to change my radio on my Bluetooth. I'll catch you later. Wait, I'm gonna go to orchestra, Heidegger's great reading. All right, cool. Thank you, Violence.